by Dwight is off target. Here's Baisley running, Goody down the middle. This is the youngest team in the NBA. They have
one of the slowest paced teams in the league, but right off the tip, they're out in transition.
And the crowd will take a seat because they stand before the first basket. And LeBron, how much Baisley had maybe his best game of the year against the Lakers, and then had that dunk at the end of the game that caused all the consternation, especially with Westbrook again. Outside shooter. In fact, he hasn't shot well anywhere on the floor this year. 37.5% overall, 27% from three. LeBron is in very deep and scores.
Tried, but actually ended up leading the shot.
Here comes the train down the track, and LeBron gets right to the rim.
And LeBron.
Robinson Earl has the rebound. Jeremiah Robinson Earl at the other end. Lakers nothing to do with it. Giddy all the way to score. Now he's back home in Los Angeles. Back in game number one, Russ had 14 rebounds and 13 assists. This is a high archer dance, but he can't finish it. Russ now looks up, fires it over to Bradley. He'll try the other side. Same result. I mentioned the Lakers are 13-13. Ninth time they've been at 500 this year. Their high water mark was 2 games above. Low water, 2 games below the 500 mark. Hey, while we have a moment, here's a word from Morongo.
Click Black, live December 18th. Get your tickets today. Morongo.
Stu, this is as much to do with geography as just about anything else, with Reeves coming into the game early.
You think?
I think so.
You really do?
I do.
I think with the shorthanded, without AD, it's going to change up the rotation just a bit. And since they're small, they can afford to put in. Oh, good route. And you see Reeves paid off immediately.
Bradley down the middle to score, asserting himself early, the veteran. So the Lakers, they started 1 for 5. Since then, 6 for 9 from the field.
Yeah, but it's about sustaining it. You know, the Lakers have had these kind of spurts, these kind of starts, especially side of the floor. He's made a couple of nice dribble drives. I mean, this guy is really bringing it tonight, following the lead of his leader, LeBron James.
Started the last 19 games, AB with 8, LeBron with 6. LeBron also has 2 assists. It's strangely similar to the game back on October the 24th here, when the Lakers just ran out and hit. By the way, DJ's in the game. He's 2 rebounds away from 10,000 in his career. That would join 40 other players in NBA history. Baisley goes in and scores easily.
The initial attack defensively by the Lakers was good, but then when they put it on the deck, they broke down a bit.
A Clutch Sports client, there is Baisley, who interned at New Balance right out of high school. LeBron from distance.
Well, LeBron now gives the Lakers what's at their 4th three-pointer of the quarter.
Now to the other end on the attack. We'll see Komashevsky in a moment for OKC. Baisley will leave it out now for Man, and will spin and get away from Reeves, and he throws up the floater and scores.
I mean, just a change of direction dribble that time freed him up for that shot.
21-12. Reeves, who, of course, went to school in this area. Remember, we talked to his father the last time that the Lakers were here.
We got an offensive foul and an illegal screen by Jordan. A couple of more subs coming in. Carmelo Anthony coming in, and coming back into the game is Russell Westbrook as LeBron and Avery Bradley go out. The Lakers 2 scores. They have to pick it up now. It's going to be relied upon the 2 that came in. That's Carmelo Anthony and, of course, Malik Monk.
You're very right, Stu. 17 of the 21 current points scored by the 2 who just went to the bench for the Lakers. This is Trey Mann going to try a 3. That's a good rebound by Komashevsky, one of 6 international players on this OKC roster. There's Derek Favors. A little mid-range jump shot. He spent a decade with the Utah Jazz franchise. Interesting, he was the 2nd-ranked high school player the same year that Avery Bradley was ranked number 1 in the U.S. They were 1 and 2. Malik leaves it for Russ. With Man in front of him, shot clock is down to 4. Russ with the crossover, pulls up and scores.
Boy, he just looked up at the clock, knew what he wanted to do, and got it done.
Russ, by the way, shot 3 triples last night and made 2 of them He's a career 30% shooter from beyond the arc. Dort trying to weave his way in and gets fouled.
I'll probably catch by is Dort is one of those that he's really looking to go to the paint. He will shoot the ball from the perimeter, obviously, but he's looking for contact.
Dort, 22 years of age. I mentioned how they're the youngest. 23 and a half is the average age for this OKC Thunder team. Lakers over 30 with their average, the oldest team. Dort outside, rebound to DJ, so he's one more rebound away from that magic 10,000 mark in his career. Good kick into the corner to Reeves from Carmelo. Malik, he throws it away. Right in the passing lane. Pokusevski to score.
Turnover leads to a quick deuce. And the lead is 9.
Alexei Pokusevski from Serbia. Both. 2 turnovers in succession. Pokusevski's going to try from the outside now. Really can stretch the floor.
Rebound for DeAndre Jordan.
So 10,000.
10,000.
So he joins 40 other players. Remember I mentioned now he becomes the 8th to wear a Laker uniform to join the 41 that have at least 10,000 boards. Malik, nothing but net.